Hey everybody, it's the Floor Lord here, and we're doing another video about Discord and the sneak peeks. So some of these, some of these are going to be sneak peeks that are still to come, and others are going to be sneak peeks that actually came out with the latest update. I was a little bit behind because they did an update on Sunday. I think it was yesterday. So we're just going to kind of go through these really fast. So just going through, like I said, who first said, there's probably going to be an update on Sunday. And then Akuza came out and he was doing his sneak peek, and this is for the Composter Gang. So basically, there was a video where he opened it up, and this is the box. You drop things inside the box, it starts to fill up with, it looks like some hay of some kind, and then once it is full, it starts a timer at 100%. So and then the progress, it takes some time. He can just change it since he's got developer rights, but it's going to get closer to that end point. And then once it does get to the very end, it does create a new block for us. So it's going to be really exciting to see what we can do with this. But the new block it'll show right now, it's dirt. So kind of exciting. Anyways, I'm excited for the composter because it's going to give me an opportunity to get rid of all of my flowers. So, but getting a dirt block, it'll be kind of interesting to see, what we can turn that into. And this kind of goes back to this sneak peek right here. So, looks like this is a composter. And I'm sure that we can put flowers in there. I'm sure that we'll be able to put fruits in there. And at what, how much it fills up and at what speeds, that's yet to be determined, but it'll be interesting to see how long it takes in game and how fast it takes to fill and what fills it the fastest. So expect a video on that coming up in a little while. And then Jack came out with this one. There's another sneak peek. Looks like that's the sign for logic. So I kind of want to get your thoughts as to what this looks like. I thought it looked a little bit like, those garage doors or something like that. But with this kind of serrated edge, is it a saw of some kind? And can we control the saw in terms of how it cuts? It would be fantastic if it was, a saw that would be able to cut to specific lengths and things like that. And what kind of saw it would be, I don't know. Is it a wood saw? Is it a stone saw? It'd be kind of interesting, not having to use, the chisel. Because, we've got the saw, the hand saw, and then you end up, not having to use the saw anymore because you can just get the sander, and that will sand it, and then you can get the plank. So we've got something that'll make things go a little bit faster. So could this replace the chisel? Kind of interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and what you think this might be. So this is something still to come. And then Hoofer came out and said, "Hey guys, I was going to push an update, but Roblox Studio went down mid-update. So he's going to update later. Never mind, it published." And that was kind of funny. I think Brick was on, and I was on at the same time. I wasn't streaming. I was just kind of playing around. Saw a timer start to go off, and it was like, "Hey, there's an update going off in 25 minutes." And then right at that point, Brick started his timer to go live. And I was watching his video, and then the timer went away, and then the notification popped up, said, "Oh, never mind, it's not going to happen." Brick continued his stream, and and it pushed anyways. So, anyways, in this 1.65, there was just a couple of things that came in. So we got the donator. It's an ATM structure where the owner can define an amount they want donated, and then users can donate to you. So the structure will output the user ID as a power, and then an interactor can change the donation amount. Ownership manager. This can transfer ownership of your items to other players. Powering it with 10 would clear the ownership, and then powering it with a user ID will transfer it to that user. So that will kind of go along with the donator. And then the speaker, it sends out that chat message to you and your friends by default when it's powered. Any text that says this will be replaced by the power input. If other people do not like the chat messages, they can disable them in their settings. And then it's got a global cooldown. It talks about it a little bit, but I think it might be a little bit later. Just saying that it's first, like, for your friends. But logic also runs on fixed clock speed. This may break some logic creations. Sorry. So just check your builds for the logic, and they pushed a couple of patches after this that we'll talk about real quick once we get to it. Donations and stars now display a notification in chat when they happen. That'll be nice. Donations tell you who sent the donation and how much they sent, and then stars will tell you who starred your base. That's really nice. It's almost like a little notification of who's recognizing you in terms of stars or donating, if they want to do that to help you out, or if they want to donate to, if people are using it as a store item kind of a thing to buy things. Advanced interactors and colliders. So the interactor and colliders have been changed, allowing you to select a region. So this is one thing that people were they had a poll going right here, where if you want interactors to be one per item, or if you want it to do a region, everyone kind of voted and said, yeah, region would be great. So it can affect multiple things. And you can hide them, which will be nice because you can just kind of hide all of your logic and not have it stick out. Yep, and then another change is it can now interact with more than one object. So that'll be good. Performance improvements, so many improvements. I hope it works too. Elevators should now be on the client side. No more slow conveyors. That'll be nice. Autosaves happen every 5 minutes instead of 3. Server performance has a bunch of machines to be improved, except for Sanders. Okay. A bunch of random things have been done to data saving. Okay. Multi-threading was broken for numerous systems. Trying to add it in never really worked, but now it does. Great. Glad it finally works. A few more improvements have been made for tree, rock, and scenery cleanup. Wonderful. Bug fixes. The build menu should now no longer randomly select a bunch of structures. Yeah, that was kind of frustrating. I started moving things from one base to another, and I'd be like, select this, and multiple select kind of a thing, and it'd just be like I click it, like almost like a click and drag, but I'd click, and then I'd go to move my mouse, and randomly it would just click and grab something. I didn't click, but it really wanted to be moved, apparently. An incredibly rare bug where wires and trees on your base would vanish is now gone. But I'm glad they got it fixed. The speed infusion coil now remember if you were sprinting when you unequip them. That's the shortened list. You can check out other things. So there's a little video from Hoofer. It's kind of funny if you wanna watch that. And then it turned out that the donators were bugged. So he's gonna go in and fix it in a little bit. Um, these shorts are really cool. These were some builds by some fantastic people. Definitely go check it out. Um, they're amazing builds. I think there was 4 of them, maybe 5. I think there were 4. But yeah, it was that was really cool. Oh yeah, Luckfire. Happy birthday. He's a twerp. He says thanks. All right, and so these are the patches. So I fixed the donators not working, and then a bunch of errors. So store items now anchor when no players in the store. Hopefully that'll help performance. That would be nice. Maximum amount of tumbleweeds. This was so funny. I read this and I was just like, are you kidding me? So the maximum amount of tumbleweed spawns has been lowered from 80 to 10 due to performance. Yeah, I would say so. 80. That is crazy. But also, if you are trying to collect tumbleweeds, good luck at this point. That went way down. So hopefully you can still find them. Technical, but the server-side loop handler has changed its behaviors and hope to improve performance. I hope so too. Trees, rocks, and scenery handle loops have been changed from intervals of 0.1 to 0.03, or sorry, 0.1 to 0.3. And then another one, improve. So they're making a lot of performance improvements, which is great for the game. Fix that, fix the wind lines and the wind shakes, fixed a bunch more random errors. Looks like they're up a little bit in regards to performance. 1 to few. That's good. All right, and then this was a new one. Apparently, he just talked about this tonight. It didn't publish, but he's going to be pushing it out soon. It looks like materials can now be inspected. So if you click on a material, it'll tell you what it is, like the beige slate or whatnot, or the type of tree, if it's oak, if you want to clear, things like that. But yeah, so that's it for this video. We'll put another one out next week if there's a lot of updates. A lot of sneak peeks. That'd be nice. But that's all I have for you today. So if you like these kinds of videos, if you like to see what's coming up or what might be new, definitely hit that like button. It helps me know that I'm on the right track and making these videos. If you like these kinds of videos, feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. That way I can build more videos and build more content for Oaklands and share what I see, what I like, and what I've learned with people like you, because that's why I make videos, for viewers like you. And that's all I have. So I hope you guys have a good time enjoying Oaklands, and we'll see you in the next video.